Did you have $200,000 stashed away? Well, I went ahead and used that cash to snag a nice house.
One day, my mother-in-law confessed to buying a house without my consent. When my anger exploded, I discussed the matter with my husband, and he took my mother-in-law's side, saying,
"Well, just let Mom do her thing. Forget about the $200,000.
There's no way I can forgive this. I vowed to take revenge on both of them. My name is Sheetal. I married Adrian 5 years ago, who works at the same food company as me. We are both so busy with work that we can't find much time for each other. Nevertheless, we get along well and spend quality time together when we can. However, I don't have a good relationship with my mill. It all started when I visited my in-laws to introduce myself before our wedding.
Of course, you'll become a housewife to Adrian and the family once you're married, right?
Well, I actually want to continue working even after we're married. Adrian said it's okay for me to keep working.
Normally, a wife is supposed to support her husband at home. That's what I did when I married my late husband.
The idea that the wife should become a housewife and leave the earnings to the husband after marriage is outdated, right? I thought so internally, but I couldn't say that to my mother-in-law, so all I could do was smile awkwardly and try to deflect the conversation.
Are you sure Adrian agrees with you working? He comes home tired from work every day, and if you're not at home, it'll increase his burden, won't it?
That's your perspective, right? I'm okay with it. Let Sheetal do what she wants.
My husband said that and managed to calm my mill down, so we left there without any further unpleasantness. Thank you for today. If you hadn't stopped your mother, she might have said more unpleasant things.
Well, my dad passed away, and she raised me on her own for a long time. She must have been worried about a lot of things. Don't worry too much.
He stood up for me and cared about me. I'm lucky to be able to marry such a wonderful person. On our way back to our apartment, I secretly felt happy. We lived happily as a couple for 5 years. But one day, my husband came to me with a proposal that he wanted my mill to live with us.
You know, we're both often away from home because of work, and I thought maybe my mom could live with us in this apartment.
Honestly, I don't like that idea.
I see. Sorry for bringing it up out of nowhere. Forget about it.
Obviously, I couldn't agree to it so suddenly. My husband backed down easily, and I was relieved that we wouldn't be living together. 1 week had passed after my husband asked me to live with my mother-in-law. On that day, I came home from work around 9 p.m., exhausted. I'm so tired. Well, I guess I should make dinner. As I mumbled to myself at the front door while trying to unlock it, I noticed that the door was already unlocked. I thought my husband had come home earlier today. He usually lets me know when he's leaving work early, but he must have forgotten to mention it today. Without thinking too much about the unlocked door, I opened the door. I'm back.
Oh, you finally came home.
Oh, what a surprise to see you here. Where's Adrian?
Adrian hasn't come home yet. He gave me a spare key, so I let myself in.
What does that mean? That he gave the spare key to my mill? I never heard anything about that. I was taken aback by my mill's sudden appearance and stood there in shock.
Don't just stand there. Can you make dinner? I've been waiting for you to come home.
Haven't you had dinner yet?
No, I haven't.
It's quite audacious to barge into someone's house and expect to have dinner, isn't it? I thought so, but I couldn't just dismiss my mother-in-law rudely. Oh, I see. All right, I can only make simple dishes. Is that okay? Are there less food? I don't remember using that much. It seems like there's less in the fridge compared to when I checked it yesterday.
Simple dishes are fine, but make it quick. I'm starving.
Sure thing. I'll whip something up right away. So, I hurriedly prepared dinner and served it to my mother-in-law.
Thank you. Let's eat.
After taking a sip of the soup I made, my mother commented,
What's this? It tastes terrible.
What did she just say? She definitely said that the soup I made was terrible.
I said it tastes terrible. Didn't you hear that?
I was right. I didn't mishear it.
You can only make this kind of food because you're always busy with work. Why don't you quit your job and focus on the family?
But Adrian says he enjoys my cooking.
That's just flattery, isn't it? Can't you tell?
Clearly, my mother-in-law doesn't like the fact that I continue to work even after marriage. For the next hour or so, she continued to make snide remarks at me.
Well, I'll be coming over more often from now on. Make sure to take care of the house properly.
My mother-in-law left my apartment with a satisfied expression after venting her complaints. 30 minutes later, my husband came home. Hey, did you give mother-in-law a spare key?
Yeah, I did. Why?
I was so surprised when she was suddenly here today, and she even criticized my cooking after I fed her.
Well, what's the big deal? Sometimes things like that happen.
What kind of response is that? She just suddenly showed up and insulted the food I made. And you're telling me to endure it. It's your fault for giving her a spare key in the first place. When I said that, my husband got angry and argued back.
Why didn't you just say you wanted to live with her from the beginning? I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. No need for dinner.
It's my fault. You were the one who said you understood back then. With just one word from my husband, whom I thought was on my side, my heart felt like it was breaking. The next day, and the day after that.
The room is a mess, and you haven't cleaned properly, have you? The laundry is so wrinkled. It's embarrassing.
My mother-in-law came to our apartment every day to complain and then left. If that was all, I might have been able to endure it. But 1 week after my mother-in-law started intruding into our home, I noticed something strange. Looks like we're running out of groceries again, so as backup detergent. Our apartment and her apartment are within a 10-minute walk of each other, and it's clearly strange that groceries and daily necessities are disappearing day by day. I don't want to suspect her, but she must be coming in without permission and taking things away. You haven't been taking groceries or daily necessities from here, have you? One day, I finally mustered the courage to ask when my meal came over. I hope it's just a misunderstanding on my part. I had hoped for that, but...
Oh, you already found out, huh?
My mother-in-law casually confessed to taking things. I'd rather you not take things without permission. Those are our everyday items and groceries.
They're my sins anyway. So what's the big deal if I take a few things? You're hardly ever home because of work, so it's a shame to let ingredients go to waste.
How can she act so shamelessly without a hint of remorse? Of course, this is where my husband and I live, so it may make some sense that things belong to her son, but
Oh, that reminds me, while we're on this topic. You had $200,000 in savings, right? I used that money to buy a new house.
what? What is going on?
You don't have to play dumb. You were hoarding money in your bank account, right? I was surprised when I checked your bank book. There was quite a sum in there.
I have no idea what she's talking about. She used $200,000 of my savings to buy a house without asking for permission. And without anyone's consent. But you can't withdraw the money with just the bank book, right? Do you know the PIN?
You had the PIN code for the bank book written on a note, didn't you?
Oh no. I didn't expect anyone to look at my bank book, so I let my guard down. I had indeed left a memo with the PIN to remember it.
I wanted to live in a better house. It was perfect.
She left while laughing loudly. I can forgive this. Using someone else's money like that. I told my husband about what my mother-in-law did, but all he just told me to let her do as she pleases and to forget about the $200,000. Just letting her use such a huge amount of money without permission. This mother and son, something needs to be done. At that point, I had already had enough of my husband. Even though she was already doing whatever she pleased, I couldn't take it anymore. I decided to take revenge on both of them. The next day, I invited my mother-in-law to our apartment and decided to ask her again if she had really bought a house. To gather solid evidence, I secretly activated the voice recorder on my phone before talking to her. You said you used $200,000 from my bank account to buy a new house. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. I've even paid the down payment, and they've already started construction. After all, I have your bank book. It's as good as bought.
But having just the bank book isn't enough, is it? How are you planning to withdraw the money? In response to my question, my mother-in-law smirked and showed me a name seal.
How you ask? I have this name seal.
You took the name seal without permission. Mother-in-law, do you realize that's theft?
Call it whatever you want. I didn't know someone who never does any housework could save up this much money. You can be a bit useful.
I've had enough. I'll give you the bank book. Thank you for coming today. I wanted to grab her and take back what she stole with my anger, but I held back and let her leave. I managed to obtain evidence that my mother-in-law took the bank book and name seal from my apartment. Mother-in-law, enjoy your happiness while it lasts. The next day, I called her to our apartment to retrieve the bank book. Hello. I'm willing to give you that bank book, but it seems that you need to go through an identity verification process to withdraw money. I'll go and withdraw it on your behalf, so can I keep the bank book and seal?
Oh my, I didn't know that. Well then, I'll bring those to you right away. Thank you.
I told her over the phone, but of course, there's no way I was going to withdraw $200,000. Besides, in this day and age, there's no way you can withdraw such a large sum of money without proper identification, right? How foolish can she be? She seems to care only about immediate money and doesn't think for a second that what she did was a crime. With the bank book and name seal retrieved from my mill, I immediately headed to the police.
What's going on? Is it some kind of incident?
Yes, it is. My mother-in-law took my bank book and name seal without permission and tried to purchase a new house.
You weren't the one buying it.
No, it's not me. My bank book and personal seal were stolen. I want to file a police report. The police listened to my story seriously and accepted the report, looking concerned. Later that night, when my husband came home, I told him that I had filed a police report. Your mother took my bank book and name seal without permission and tried to buy a house. I reported it to the police. She might get arrested soon.
What? Why would my mom get arrested?
Why, you ask? Don't you understand? What your mom did is a serious crime.
Even so, there's no need to go to the police.
Even if I tell you, you just want me to let her do as she pleases, right? Why should I have to give that old hag a large sum of money?
Why are you calling her an old hag in front of me?
So, if they're your in-laws, does that mean they can do whatever they want? Should I just be quiet if they come to kill me? I won't stand for it. I didn't save up all this money just to hand it over to her. She is a damn old hag.
That's enough.
After hearing my words, he went into his room. He returned to the living room a while later and handed me the divorce paper.
You're the last person I expected to say something like that. Sign this.
I didn't expect him to carry it around. Well, if he's going to be like that, there's no helping it. I had already lost patience with him. Is this a threat? I'll sign it, so hand it over. My husband seemed a bit surprised that I agreed to sign it so easily. After finishing signing the paper, I showed it to my husband. There you go. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
Then I'll file for divorce. He probably didn't want to see me anymore after that conversation. After that, my husband hurriedly left our apartment, even though it was late at night. He most likely went to his mother's place. About 20 minutes later, my phone rang. Hello. What can I help you with? It was my husband who had called.
I told my mom that you filed a police report.
Yeah, so?
Could you please withdraw the report?
What? No way? Withdraw it? Is he saying she's sorry? There's no way I'm doing that. Even if she pretends to be sorry, I won't forgive her. As I was thinking that, I received another phone call from my husband. What? I didn't really want to talk anymore, and I was about to go to sleep.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm.
The person on the other end of the call was not my husband, but my mother-in-law. She apologized while crying, but did she really think that would make everything okay? Crying and apologizing won't make me forgive you. And saying you didn't mean any harm, that's quite a stretch. Stealing my bank book alone would have been bad enough, but taking my personal seal too.
Well, I wanted a house. I've been living in the apartment all this time.
So, just because of that, you thought it was okay to use someone else's money without permission. You're a real jerk, you know? Why should I have to give you money for such a stupid reason? I just can't wrap my head around it. In that case, why didn't you ask your son for help?
He doesn't have money.
Right? I know that. Even though we both work, I've been managing the household finances.
So when I saw that there were $200,000 in your bank account, I couldn't resist the temptation.
I see. But you understand that it's not something that can be resolved with just an apology, right? You can reflect on it in prison. That money is what I've been working hard to save since before I married your son. I can't forgive you just because you had a moment of madness. I was about to hang up the phone, but my milk continued to cling. Wait a minute. I have a favor to ask. At a time like this, you're asking for a favor? That's quite audacious of you. I mentioned that I paid a down payment, right? Yeah, you did. So what?
I already used $80,000 that I had saved for years as a down payment, and I can't stop the construction now. So, could you please lend me $200,000? I promise I'll pay it back.
How crazy are you? I won't lend you money. A person who steals not only my bank book, but also groceries and daily necessities isn't someone I trust to repay.
Well, then what should I do?
I don't know anything about that. You should figure it out yourself.
I can't possibly get a mortgage at my age.
It's your fault. This is what happens when you rely on other people's money. You should have asked your son to take out a loan for you, right? I couldn't help but imagine her in a panic, and it made me chuckle. I felt like hanging up already, when suddenly, my husband interrupted and tried to continue the conversation.
Hey, please, are you just going to abandon my mother? You've received help from her too, right? Don't you think you should repay her a little? I'm not asking for the full amount, just help us out.
Repay her? Why? She came over every day just to make sarcastic comments, and didn't even help with household chores, even though she had a spare key. What do I have to repay her for? When I retorted to my husband, he fell silent and didn't say anything more. Oh, he probably said it in desperation. Did he think that appealing to my emotions would get us some help? Well, that's how it is. I won't help you in any way. Good luck.
Wait, we'll find a way to deal with my mom, and we won't cause trouble for you, so please, can you reconsider the divorce?
Too late for that now. Your mother is more important to you than me, right? You never really supported me anyway.
I'm really sorry about that. From now on, I'll cherish you too, Sheetal.
You don't have to cherish me anymore. I'll be a complete stranger tomorrow, and you can happily live with your beloved mother. I said that to my husband and hung up the phone. I thought it would be a hassle if he called again, so I turned off my cell phone and went to sleep. It seemed that my husband didn't come back that night. They're probably consoling each other. The next morning, I took a day off from work and went to the city office to file for divorce. From now on, I'll be a complete stranger to Adrian. Of course, I don't care what happens to his mother anymore. For the next 3 days until I left the apartment, he didn't have a proper conversation with me. And of course, I didn't initiate any conversation either. For now, I plan to stay at my parents' place. It's an hour's commute from work, but it's doable. As I was leaving the apartment I had lived in until now, Adrian offered a word of apology, but I chose to ignore it and walked away without a word. It's quite an abrupt ending to what was supposed to be a love story before we got married. But strangely, I didn't feel sad at all. In fact, I felt relieved to be free from this messed up family. There's no way I could forgive them, no matter what they say. It's because he's been ignoring my own problems and always defending his mother that things turned out this way. If back then, he had been seriously angry with my ex-mother-in-law for stealing the bank book and buying a house, I might have respected him a bit. Both my ex-husband and his mother underestimated me. But I don't intend to just take it lying down. They're in for a hellish life of loan repayments now, so they better work their butts off like crazy.
Beguiling.
Since that's what his mother
Said what
wants,
happened, did you
they
hit
can
another
manage
dead
that
zone?
much.
Yeah.
They both brought this on themselves. Serve them right, I thought, as I drove toward my parents' house. A week later, I received a call from the police saying they had arrested my ex-mother-in-law on suspicion of theft. Apparently, the fact that we weren't living together was the key factor in her
Said thought so.
arrest.
If you had been living with your Mel, we might not have been able to arrest her, as it could have fallen under a relative theft case.
I see. I'm glad you arrested her. I expressed my gratitude to the police and hung up. Hopefully, this arrest will make her reflect on her actions while in prison. Just as I was thinking that, I received a call from my ex-husband.
Hello, my mom got arrested.
I know. I just got a call from the police.
But without my mom here, it's impossible for me to keep paying the mortgage on my own.
Said so. Is this a yard we
So
haven't
what?
seen yet, or
Don't
we
tell
have?
me you're going to ask me for help again.
Oh, well,
Don't ever call me again. I said that and abruptly ended the call. After that, I blocked his calls and messages to ensure he wouldn't contact me again. 1 month later, I got some news from a coworker.
Cheadle, did you hear? I hope it's not rude to tell you this, but Adrian quit his job.
Adrian and I work at the same company, but I'm an office worker, and he works in the field. We rarely see each other, so I had no idea. For some reason, the news of his mother's arrest had spread within the company, and my ex-husband couldn't continue working there. Of course, I didn't spread such rumors. After that, I had no idea what happened to him, but he's probably struggling with loan repayments by now.
Beguiling.
3
Said
years
that you were
later,
going to a new
I got
yard
married
tonight.
again. The person I married is someone I met in a completely unrelated place, and he really cares about me. My new parents-in-law also adore me, and I love them dearly. Finally, I might be able to find true happiness. I sincerely hope that nothing like that ever happens again.
Or if this is the back end place. I guess we'll see when we get there. Got 54 minutes till we get there then.
Of beguiling. Said yup yup.
Yep, yep. I'm either gonna play Skyrim or Minecraft tonight. Not sure which yet. Probably gonna play Skyrim. What do you guys think?
Beguiling. Said sounds good.
Alrighty. I'm trying to get my smithing level up.
shooting game.
No, Skyrim is... Oh god, how do you explain Skyrim? It's an open world, free to travel, do whatever you want to do game. Your actions have repercussions within the game itself. So like if you kill this person, then you won't get any quests from them and people that they're close to. You're what's called a Dragonborn, which basically just means that when you kill a dragon, you basically take its soul, and then you can use what's called Dragon Tongue, which is basically a shout that you can do that will, do different stuff. Like right now I can basically shout with fire or ice, or go really, really fast for just a little bit. And I want to get my blacksmithing level up, because you can actually use dragon material like dragon scales and dragon bones
Go.
to make
Said
armor.
hello.
Hello.
King of Beguiling. Said AHH okay nice.
It's Skyrim Elder Scroll. It's my favorite one.
Botrix official. Said go follow at Max Bainaku's channel. https://twitch.tv/maxbainecu.
Yeah, I'm in the game quite a bit, so you guys aren't going to be able to see it from the get-go. So I apologize for that ahead of time.
Said him as support type.
Thank you.
Max Bainaku. Thanks for subscribing. Wisebot.
Thanks for the sub there.
Said new sub Max Bainaku, +1.
Thanks to the father, Max Payne. Appreciate you there, buddy.
Bainaku. Said no prob.
Yeah, right now I've been working on trying to get my house built.
Max Bainaku. Said I'm doing my 34 reset.
Oh, you're an IRL trucker as well? Are you a flatbed, dry van, heater, reefer, hopper? And are you a owner-op or are you a company driver? I am a company driver with a dry van.
Said 4 viewers, +4, 8 hours 26 minutes and 59 seconds. Max Bainaku. Said flatbed, Texas the other day we spoke.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Max Bainaku. Said but you forgot. Max Bainaku. Said it happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Right now my brain is just on game time, which I only have about 45 more minutes until we get to our customer. Right now we have 48 38,000 pounds of canned beans. And besides, I have the memory of a goldfish. I lose my stuff all the time. Just ask my wife.
Said no problem, it's all good. I was playing games since Saturday night till literally rigged now. Kino be growling. Said didn't say peas or beans. Max Bainico. Said haha I'm the same, no worries.
Beans. We got a bunch of beans in the trailer.
Growling. Said like pork and beans.
Not sure. I'll take a look at the paperwork when we get there. Get on my way, Slowpoke.
Bainico. Said drive safe buddy, I'ma watch some Netflix.
Alrighty.
More you eat, more you wanna pass gas, lol.
Yep.
Said so far Christmas footy is working best. So it has to be zipper and have a button on thing over the zipper.
Okay. That's good to know.
Lee 22. Said real test will be during the night when I'm sleeping though lol.
That's true.
Lee 22. Said there's a game I'm watching Fitz play I want to try with you and my siblings.
Okay. What kind of game is it?
Lee 22. Said I'm trying to find out what it's called.
Okay.
Mama Lee 22. Said so I can look up description, I'm bad at describing things.
Is it a horror style game? You know I'm not a big fan of those stuff.
E2. Said no.
Okay.
Bot. Said a 90-second ad break is starting. Thank you for sticking with us through this break. Ads help support my content. Consider subscribing to remove ads and support the stream. ad break is finishing now.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Coyote Ranch. Said Chicago bound. What's up?
What up? Yeah, we're only about 26 minutes away right now there, Cody.
Momely 22. Said a first-person social deduction game, combining real-time action and communication, 3 to 8 players. While most players will do their best to complete objectives and ensure victory, a small portion of dissidents will try to stop them at all costs, without getting caught. Botrix Official. Said go follow at Kayateranka's channel, https://twitch.tv/coyotench.
That sounds very interesting there, Mama.
Ranch. Said thanks for the shout out. I just got done getting duck decoys ready for in the morning.
Nice, nice. Whack, whack.
Gryoling. Said you are welcome at Coyote Ranch. Coyote Ranch. Said more of a scouting trip than hunting, but you never know. Buddy hunted it last Friday, said they didn't see many birds. Wisebot. Said 7 viewers, plus 3, 8 hours 47 minutes and 27 seconds. Coyote Ranch. Said just MOT cold enough up north.
Not cold enough, eh?
Coyote Ranch. Said not. It's still in the 70s in North Dakota right now. But supposed to drop to the 50s this week. Maybe get a push of birds hopefully before next weekend when I take my kids out hunting.
Hopefully.
Said BRB gotta grab the OL stick before wife goes to sleep.
Alrighty. Speed limit is 55, not 40. You dummies.
Said OLPETA.
13 minutes, like I just said. Yes, yes. Gonna stream some Skyrim today there, baby.
Coyote Ranch. Said back. Momily22 said I am watching YouTube. LOL, my bad.
That's okay, I said it right as you asked that, so. Well, bud.
D2 said I want to play the game. Will LOL, gotta wait until this weekend.
Yep. How much is the game, or is it a free one there, love?
Momily22 said it's kind of similar to Among Us.
Okay.
Momily22 said $10 without tax.
Alrighty. Are the siblings gonna get their own, or do we need to pay for that too?
22 said it came out this year at the end of July.
Nice. So pretty new, huh? Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about.
Momily22 said they have money. LOL, more than us. Momily22 said well, maybe not. Wade Coyote Ranch said I seen a Ginty to cut in front of a tractor this weekend and his pickup didn't fare too well. Coyote
I
Ranch
wonder why.
said guy try.
Whatever could go wrong.
Momily22 said I may call Wade and bug him to get the game.
Alrighty. Gonna bug the
Coyote
other one
Ranch
too?
said I don't know. Momily22 said NVM he didn't answer.
Rude. Come on. Thank you. Oh dear, is this that place I went to last time? pain in the butt.
Coyote Ranch. Said we were heading back from the Jelly Roll concert. It was my wife's birthday present from back in March.
Lucky? I would love to go to a Jelly Roll concert.
Mama Lee 22. Said I believe in you. Mama Lee 22. Said oh nice. Wish we could see him.
That dude's got so much talent, it's not even funny. Like, he can do almost any genre, I'm pretty sure. Actually, wait, if this is the one I went to last time, they wanted me in a different location because this location is Chemical, and then there's another location a block, not even a block down the road, which is where they deal with food. So we gotta go see if this is the same place, and I cannot stop in time for that. I am way too dang heavy. This right here is me with the brakes on full. I wasn't gonna make that stop sign, or that stoplight. Way too heavy. I mean, you gotta think, I got about 48 in the back.
Said what you have.
A bunch of beans, canned beans. Let's take a look at the paperwork. Oh, it's black-eyed peas. They call that beans? What the heck? Yeah, I got 48,000 pounds of black-eyed peas, or beans, or whatever the heck, in the trailer back there. So, super duper heavy.
Queen. Said oh great you are going to toot.
Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans for every meal. Oh dear. That bridge up there is 13.8. We're 13.6. So we're going to have 2 inches to spare. Whoa, dude.
King of the growling. Said yup yup. Have I racing queen?
Okay, he turned.
Said great I need a air freshener.
I seen some flashing lights in my mirror. So I was going to go in the middle and stop. So people had room to go around me, but he turned. So all is well.
Said better than 13 and 7 inches.
Ooh, this is so narrow. Gotta love Chicago.
Big growling. Said we.
Chicago. It's amazing.
Said such sarcasm, I hear your voice, lol.
Who would have thunk it? No, I think this is a different place. I don't think I've ever been here before. It doesn't look similar on the GPS. Then again, though, you never know. Let's go find out, shall we? Gotta hang a left on Blue Island Avenue.
Cody Ranch. Said talking about narrow. We went to South Dakota last year, went through the Needles Highway. They have this cave thing you have to drive through. Only one at a time. I had 1 inch on either side of my mirrors on my pickup.
Oh yeah, so definitely can't fit there with
Have
the
I racing
semi.
queen? Said it's going to get real stinking in here.
Nah, I'm not consuming it. It's just in my trailer. Okay, so looking at the route info, overnight parking on road. Okay. So we're gonna be parking on the road, which means I need to leave my clearance lights on.
Spot. Said 10 viewers, plus 3, 9 hours 8 minutes.
Alright, so where is this place at?
Coyote Ranch. Said now why would you want to do a thing like that, lol.
Okay, so right here is the place, I think. So I need to find somewhere to park. Can I park here? I want to park facing the other way. I'm gonna get out and go make sure that's
22.
the right place.
Said where exactly are you delivering? I don't see dock areas.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Like, what the heck?
King of beguiling. Said wow how fun.
Looking for a place called All United Imports. Alright, so... Oh wow, that was illegal. You dummy. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find the place.
Said I do not even see a business.
Yeah, no, the place the GPS is pointing me to, there's a bunch of school buses over here. So I'm gonna go see if I can find it on foot.
Said LOL.
I'm gonna go see if I can find it on foot. Suppose you guys can come with me if you really want to. So we're looking for 2525. So keep that in mind, everybody. 2525. Let's go. Right, stay here, babies. Behave, okay? Yeah, probably. But we'll see. So yeah, GPS is pointing me right here. But there's nothing but school buses here. We still there, guys? I'm gonna go ask this bus driver. Hey, sir. Looking for 2525 business place. I'm in the semi right there.
25.
Man says, keep going down. Yeah, busman said keep going down at this next light. He said there's some import places down here, so it's most likely one of them. So we're gonna go check it out. So let's get back up in the truck. Oh, you little jerks. Apparently not. I didn't go far enough. But my GPS says it's right here. Oh. I can't leave you guys alone with anything, can I? Freaking spilling my drink and stuff. You little jerk. Hang on, let me get this picked up real quick. Darn dogs. Bad dog. Bad. No, they spilled my drink. They somehow managed to get it out of the cup holder and on the floor. Darn mutt. It's called All United Imports. I'm doing the same thing over here. Agricultural Product Warehouse. Yeah, it's showing it just down the road up here. Says it's this red building here. Oh, yep, there it is right there, 2525. Alright, so it's this right here, so I need to go down here and turn around somehow. Road closed, 500 feet. Alright, we're going to go down here and flip a U-ey. We should be able to make it with that much road there. Ooh, we're dragging our tandems. Well, see, the only issue with doing that is I might block this driveway right here where it's slightly darker. Well, I'm gonna see if I get as close to that box truck as I can. I'm gonna see if I'll fit right here. Well, knowing my luck, that right there is gonna be the area I go into. Which I'll just have to back up if that's the case. Ooh, hello, tree. How are you doing, buddy? Alright, let me go make sure I'm not blocking the driveway.
Sim Queen. Said I wonder if you can go in and up and around. Mama Lee 22. Said you're gonna have to back up regardless, I guess.
I am just barely not blocking the driveway. Just barely. But yeah, I'm
Right.
guessing.
Said hey should be okay there maybe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you guys should see how close this is. Ew. Oh no! Don't hit me. Alright, so I'm pretty close to him. Could probably pull up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to back up that way to make it into this driveway. But yeah, right there's the driveway. Right here. Right there's the driveway. The edge of it anyway. And yeah, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room for me. Yeah, considering there's trailers and stuff inside there, I'm guessing that's where I'm going to be going tomorrow. So yeah, I'll have to back up over the railroad tracks and pull in here. And go figure out who I need to talk to get my dock. But it also looks like there's docks right there. Looks like there's docks right here, which that gate in front of the box truck, I would need to go in through that one. And if I need to go in through that one, I'm gonna have to come out real wide over that way to turn into it, because it looks like it's slanted with the road. Hey puppers. There's the puppers. Hi, girls. Hi. Woof. 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 Bark. Oh, you guys are too cute. But yeah, if this right here is the gate I gotta go into, then yeah, I'm gonna have to swing it real wide, probably almost to that curb, to bring it over here to get in there. But like I said, I have not been here before, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. So we're just gonna call this good for now. Yeah, look at my truck. Yeah, I'm kind of against the trees a little bit, but yeah, oh well. They got in my way. Oh yeah, this is a very sucky customer to go to. Hey, girls.
Line 22. Take with the box truck here in the
Hi.
morning if it's a box truck day.
Well, no, because there's a bunch of trailers over there, 53-footers like me. And then over here at this place, there's some 53-foot trailers with day cabs there. So if nothing else, wait, no, there's a couple of sleepers there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well or not. Get you out of the bugs. Yeah, there's 2 sleepers right there on the end.
Begryoling. Said yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out when we need to. For now, I need to do my on-duty post-trip, which I did a pre-trip this morning, so I'm not going to do the post-trip. I'm just going to log it.
Both begryoling. Said I don't know, but I've been
Smart Alec. Yeah. We'll figure out how to deal with it in the morning. And, well, if we gotta do any kind of janky maneuvering, then we'll do some janky maneuvering.
King of begryoling. Said LMAO.
For now, though, I'm gonna get you guys.
Said I told you I had a smart egg in this house.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, in my household, though, there's 2 of them.
Said 6 viewers, -4, 9 hours, 28 minutes, and 6 seconds.
But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream here, and then we'll get a stream going on the computer. We're gonna play some Skyrim. So I will see you guys over there. Just need to finish shutting down the truck and everything before I can do much.
Said 10 -4.
So I will be back in a bit. Ow! Budgeroni. That hurt. Anyway, I will be back in a little bit. See you guys over on the PC. Bye.